So Joy Reid just had her final episode ever on MSNBC, and I decided to watch it, number one, because I'm a martyr, I do it for you guys, and number two, because this woman has been stealing my hairstyle for years. Now, earlier today, Joyless Reid posted a video of herself bawling, crying, saying her show had value, what she did had value, and now I know she's even more delusional than I initially thought. What value has Joy Reid added to society? She's done nothing but spew bile on television and sow division for years. She's denigrated anybody who doesn't fit into her small, elite bubble. Now, you guys know me by now. I'm normally sympathetic, empathetic. I never pray for anybody's downfall, but Joy Reid, don't cry for me, Argentina, because you have done nothing but spew BS on television for years, and karma got its kiss for you, sweetie. I guess Joy Reid hasn't listened to Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. Big girls don't cry. Joy Reid, you gotta pull it together, okay? This sobbing, bawling, crying nonsense, pull it together, sweetheart, because you're Now, in Joy Reid's last show, I was expecting to see some semblance of evolution, of growth, of understanding where our country is in this moment and what happened on November 5th with Donald Trump's historic landslide victory, but I heard nothing of the sort. She spent the entire last episode, number one, in this MSNBC read out hoodie. Maybe that's her consolation prize. Maybe that's the one thing she can take as she... The last hour, they basically spent the entire time calling Donald Trump Hitler, a Nazi, a fascist, the same song and dance they've been doing for years, and it did not work then. What makes you think it's going to work now? There's a reason Democrats are turning off MSNBC. Your own party is turning you off because they can't listen to it anymore. They also spent about 5 minutes praising Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger and saying how amazing they are standing up for democracy. If you guys are going to spend your last show praising Liz Cheney, you've really learned nothing. And Rachel Maddow, I guess MSNBC is really broke as a joke. They couldn't even send a studio van or a camera crew for her. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's on some lesbian retreat with one Wi-Fi bar. This is not a good look. If Rachel Maddow is the star of the network, and I use the star very loosely, why is she on a crappy Zoom link? Why is she not in studio in a van with a camera crew? I think Rachel Maddow just doesn't like Joy Reid. She thought, let me hop on this for 5 minutes and then go back to the clam bake. Something else I've seen online the past few days is that many people are saying Joy Reid was fired because she's black, because she's a black woman. So I clapped back to someone on X a few minutes ago. Let me read you what I said. I said, her ousting had nothing to do with the color of her skin. TV is a ratings game. If she was bringing in the ratings, she'd still be there. Her own party got tired of her racist and unhinged bile each night, so they turned her off. They're literally replacing her with another black woman, so your argument is laughable. As I said in my last video, Simone Sanders right here is going to be one of the folks replacing Joy Reid in her time slot, so implying that there's some sort of racism here for firing Joy Reid, that is just simply not true. The last thing I'll say is this. Watching Joy Reid's final hour on MSNBC was the most I've ever watched MSNBC, and it was eerie and creepy how detached from reality and common sense everybody is on that network. It is almost March, and they are still using the same talking points from the last 4 years they've used about Donald Trump. They were still bringing up January 6th, and like I said, they were calling him a Nazi, Hitler, a fascist, implying all these things about his cabinet as well. They called Donald Trump's cabinet far right on the show that came on after this. I'm telling you, it was eerie and spooky watching MSNBC because of how unhinged and detached they are from the world we live in with common sense. MSNBC has nobody to blame but themselves for their downfall. There is a reason your ratings are in the gutter. There's a reason more Democrats are turning to conservative stations because they realized we were lied to. We weren't told the truth the last 4 years. So we saw Donald Trump's victory as a shock on November 5th because we were getting nothing but far left propaganda from MSNBC. So now they're turning on conservative networks, people within your own party. So MSNBC, you can go back to the drawing board, but you are just rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. Goodbye. All right, my friends, thanks for liking and following. Drop a comment. Tell me how you feel about legacy media, MSNBC, Joy Reid. I'm not sure MSNBC is going to be around in 5 years unless they come to the middle and have some common sense. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.